Hi everyone, my name is Wassim Alsindi, and today we're going to have a very short whistle-stop tour through a new research journal, academic journal, that we're starting at the MIT Digital Currency Initiative, which is part of the Media Lab. So let's jump right in. We don't have much time. So the first question is always why? Why create a new journal? And let me break it down as it is on the slide now. There's no neutral, interdisciplinary, open access and high quality peer-reviewed cryptocurrency publication venue at present. Because this is a new field, a lot of the essential research infrastructure doesn't exist yet. So it falls upon us to try and create that. And that's what Cryptoeconomic Systems is setting out to do. But first, let's take a step back. So we're humans, and one of the biggest problems humans have is communication. Communication is hard. And so this is one of my favorite memes on the screen here. A baklava wearing a balaclava while playing balalaika on black lava. So those words sound similar, but they mean different things. And just the converse is also true. Sometimes you have words that have different sounds and they mean the same thing. People use the same word to have different meanings and contexts and with reference to different fields or different schools of thought. And so this is kind of the semantic wasteland that we have as our background here. And so this picture is really nice because it illustrates a few different things. The first is this kind of idea that cryptocurrencies are literal networks, but also in a kind of metaphysical, abstract sense. These are networks of value or information flowing around too that can is helpful to visualize them in this sense. But this is also a kind of an image of two hands shaking, and that is the symbol of trust. So blockchains are this kind of trust architecture that enables different kinds of possibilities which don't require a trusted intermediary, an arbiter that sits in the middle of doing things. And so cryptocurrency and blockchain technology are also borderless and global, decentralized technologies. And so these things don't really respect nations and their laws and customs in the same way that the old ways do. So we maybe need to reimagine our institutions, reimagine our global architectures in this post-digital age. And cryptocurrencies can help us do that. And so here's your friend of mine, Isaac Newton, and what he's doing here is diffracting white light into its constituent wavelengths. But we need to do the opposite here with cryptoeconomic systems to try and understand this new field. We need to bring insights from cryptography, distributed systems and protocol engineering with epistemic insights from economics, law, policy and even philosophy. And so we're trying to build this big tent to bring everyone together. That's our goal. And so you can also think of networks as well as in that kind of node architecture I showed you earlier, also as stacks of layers. So you can think of these in an abstract sense where you try to tease out the properties of those things, but you can also do the same thing for systems of knowledge as I've done on the right with my ontological metastack. And so we're trying to capture as much of this stack as possible to bring as wide a cohort of interested researchers and practitioners to help us mint this new field. And so here's the team. Here's the Cryptoeconomic Systems team. I won't go into this too much, but we've got three editors. Neha Narula, who's the director of the MIT Digital Currency Initiative, Andrew Miller, who's an assistant professor of computer science at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, myself, Wassim Alsindi, also working with the Digital Currency Initiative. We have a very eminent group of advisors from people that led the protocol research on distributed systems like Hot Stuff and LibreBFT, Dan Bonet from Stanford, who runs the Center for Blockchain Research there, people that are credited with the discovery of zero-knowledge proofs and Turing Fields Medal winners, and so on. People from blockchain, Bitcoin Core, Ethereum Foundation, former regulators, and so on. And so here's the story so far. To date, we've organised two conferences, one invited summit at the MIT Media Lab last October and a peer-reviewed conference in the spring of this year, just before everything shut down for coronavirus. So we put a call for papers out, we built a peer-review committee across many different fields and disciplines, and we engaged in this experiment, this enterprise of interdisciplinary open peer review. And all the results are on our website, cryptoeconomic.systems, so I encourage you to look at the papers and also the lecture videos that are over there. I just want to finish by showing you a few different examples that encapsulate the range of work that was presented at our conference recently. And so this is everything from political economy to ethical surveys and guiding principles, to the impossibility, the legalistic impossibility of decentralized technologies and regulation being commensurate. Looking at applying complex systems lenses to cryptocurrency systems, and also using topological approaches to see the similarities between the existing financial system and also decentralized architectures such as cryptocurrencies. And so we'll wrap up there because we don't have much time. So thanks very much for your attention. And if you'd like to know more about the journal, please visit the website cryptoeconomic.systems, and to learn more about the Digital Currency Initiative, go to dci.mit.edu. And my name is Wassim, and you can contact me by email at editor@cryptoeconomic.systems. Thank you.